I would say we did not build a category, we built a product, and we realized we built a category after that. We want to build very energy efficient products. No, I quit the corporate completely and then started. There's this old saying, right? You cannot catch two rabbits at the same time.
Yes.
A countrywide distributor. We are also in Amazon, Flipkart, Chroma, Reliance. Possibly one mistake that I have made, and I'm continuing to see other people make it as well. You want everything to be ready before you start. That's not going to happen, because you will not know everything when you're starting day one. Well, Resonate initially was conceived to really solve everyday problems through technology.
Okay.
And take it to the market as a brand. I'm fairly old school. I would like to meet people for a cup of coffee with dosa. I think entrepreneurs are very smart. If somebody is looking to start and they have started, give it to them. I think they have done the first step right.
Hello all, welcome to the Thestartuptales. Today we are with a founder of Resonate, Mr. Sudhir. Hi, welcome Sudhir.
Hey Rohan, how are you? Good to be here.
So yeah, guys will let know how Resonate started.
Well, Resonate initially was conceived to really solve everyday problems through technology.
Okay.
And take it to the market as a brand. A very small power backup that we have built for the Wi-Fi routers. The idea is to keep the Wi-Fi up and running all the time, right? So I'm sure each of our homes have a bunch of devices going to connect to the internet all the time.
It was the idea, or else you faced the problem and you solved it?
But it's a personal problem, which I used to face when I moved to India 10 years ago.
Okay.
So whenever the power goes, the Wi-Fi goes along with it. The idea was to really keep it up and running. Your tablet, your laptop, all of them has a battery. You just want to make sure the router also has power so that you can continue to do what you're doing.
So it's a power backup.
It is a power backup. It's a UPS, what we are traditionally known to as uninterrupted power supplies that can work with many different digital devices.
Right. So what's the capacity of the UPS?
Your regular power cut is 1 to 2 hours. And we want to keep it longer than that. So it's about 3 to 4 hours of power backup.
As you said, you used to work in corporate and building this product. How you manage both?
No, I quit the corporate completely and then started.
You quit it and you started it.
That's right, yes. I did not do this in parallel. I think there's this old saying, right? You cannot catch two rabbits at the same time.
Yes. So what are the future plans with Resonate?
Good question. So the initial product, at least one, is around the Wi-Fi routers.
Okay.
We're also adding another new angle to this, where we want to build very energy efficient products, right? Some of the applications that we are very interested in, one is surveillance cameras.
Okay.
We're looking at point of sale machines. We're looking at medical devices, a lot of mobile devices that has to be around to keep your health up and running. We're looking at a bunch of spaces, including telecom also we're looking at it. Consumer and telecom are the primary focus.
What it takes to build a team for the R&D? So how's your team?
Build a team for R&D. You got to have a problem-solving mindset, right?
Okay.
So because you will not know everything when you're starting day one. Possibly one mistake that I have made, and I'm continuing to see other people make it as well. You want everything to be ready before you start. That's not going to happen.
So we can find the Resonate on all the e-commerce platforms. So what is the price range it starts with?
So we are omni-channel. We have a distributor, a countrywide distributor. We are also in Amazon, Flipkart, Chroma, Reliance, Digital on the offline large format retailers. We also have co-branded products with some of the large telecom operators in India, the broadband providers. We have co-branded products. You can also see our products in Cred, some of the rewards platforms. See, the idea is to be available where your consumer is, right? So it's not a choice that I want to do, but I want to make sure. So wherever our customers want to buy, you're available and readily available there. The price range is anywhere between $1,500 to 5,000 rupees, at least on the consumer segment.
Okay.
That's one portion of our business.
Okay.
We also do on the enterprise side. So those are very custom built products for very large scale deployments.
Okay. So yeah, as you said, you found a problem, you solved it. There's something called market check, market fit. How do you do it? Because you built a category, right? Build a category takes some things which we have to validate, and then we can start on the problem to build a solution.
I would say we did not build a category, we built a product.
Yes.
And we realized we built a category after that.
To add more here to our viewers, if someone wants to build something in some space, what are your thoughts on the space where they can look after for the opportunities and build something? So what are that?
So, I would say the perspective to look at it is what problem do we really, really want to solve?
Yes.
And that really guides you and keeps you a little more ahead.
So what is the median you learn?
I'm fairly old school. I would like to meet people for a cup of coffee.
Okay.
With dosa and filter coffee, preferably. It always helps because in a one-on-one, there is no filters, right? You really are opening up, and they understand if you have a problem, they are willing to help and get going.
Any one book you want to suggest to our viewers?
One book, if I should suggest, there are several books. Possibly you can look up Crossing the Chasm. That's a very interesting book. I think it's a time-tested book in my view. Kind of tells you about the product life cycle. I mean, who are the early movers, who are the early adopters, and how that particular journey goes. So it's a very interesting book. I think maybe you should read it at least thrice. That's my recommendation. Right.
Okay. And I have last question to our viewers. What advice you want to give to an entrepreneur who want to start something?
I think entrepreneurs are very smart, and if somebody is looking to start and they have started, I mean, give it to them. I think they have done the first step right. I don't say it's an advice, but it's a point of view.
Yes. Thank you, Sudhi, for being with us and having a conversation and letting us know what it is. Stay tuned, stay connected. Thank you.
All right, Rohan, thank you very much. Appreciate having you here.